we are up to Sheni in Parshas Toldot, and in this Aliyah we have a story that is very familiar. We once again have one of the Avos. This time it's Yitzchak who's going down to Avimelech. He's going down to the king of the Pelishtim, and Avimelech takes his wife, takes Rivka, and Yitzchak says the exact same thing his father Avram had said before him. He says, Achoisihi, my wife is in reality my sister. And the Beis Yaakov, the Ishbitzer Rebbe, tells us something very profound. There's a very deep idea that the Avos are teaching us here. That there's two main relationships a person has in their life. One is with their wife, and that is an acquired relationship. That is something that a person chooses, they meet someone, they get to know them, and they decide to marry them. It's a kinyan, they acquire their wife. That's a relationship of a husband and wife. There's also a relationship of a sister. That's not something a person chose. That's not something a person has free will. That's just the way you're born. You're born into this family. These are your siblings. This is your sister. That's another relationship that a person has. Says the Holy Ishbitzer, we have these same two connections, these same two attachments with the Rebbeinu Shalom. We have a relationship that is known as Ishti. We are like a wife to the Rebbeinu Shalom, which means that we have to choose the relationship. We have to develop it. We have to work on it and always do more mitzvahs and more kedusha in our lives to bring ourselves closer to the Rebbeinu Shalom. But we also have a much deeper connection, a much deeper relationship with the Rebbeinu Shalom that is known as Achoisi. The Rebbeinu Shalom says, Achoisi in Shir Hashirim, Achoisi Yossi. The Rebbeinu Shalom, Klal Yisrael, you are my sister. What that means is your relationship with me is not dependent on your actions. It's something you are born with. You are born a Yid. That means that you have a relationship with me that is unbreakable. And no matter what you do, you could maybe mess up a little bit your relationship compared to a husband and wife. But the relationship compared to a sister, a relationship that you're born into, that you can never mess up. And that's what Avram and Yitzchak teach us when they refer to their wife as Achoisi, as my sister. What they're saying is that a relationship that a Yid has with Rebbeinu Shalom, they were davening to Hashem, allow it to always remain, allow it to remain permanent, like a sister, something that you're born into. And of course, Rebbeinu Shalom answers their tefillas, and that's what it means to be a Yid, to be born into that relationship. And that's what Yitzchak Avinu is. Yitzchak Avinu is the first person in the world who's born as a Yid. He's born into a relationship with the Rebbeinu Shalom. Avram Avinu, his father, had to choose it. He was a ger. He had to find the Rebbeinu Shalom. Yitzchak, he's born, he's a little baby, he did nothing. He's already a Yid. And that's each and every one of us, children of Avram and Yitzchak and Yaakov. We are born into that relationship. Let's always remember that and always be proud of the fact that we were born a Yid.